Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm trying to get adjusted here, y'all. I haven't been using my iPod, so I'm using my phone this morning, and I'm having to adjust everything back to where it shows up good. Well, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? I'm still adjusting here, y'all. Oh, let's get back a little bit. Good morning. Thought I'd get on here and say, y'all, hello, this beautiful Friday. I think I get it right this time. A lot of times I'll call it the day that it's not. But today's Friday, pretty sure. Are y'all doing okay today? I hope y'all are doing great. It's cloudy. I think it's supposed to rain this evening. I don't know. I need to listen to the weather and see what's going on. But I felt like I need to get on here today. I felt like it kept coming to me about something, and I thought we'd just get on here and try to find what it is that God's wanting us to say this morning. Y'all, I was Googling, I've been talked to Siri. I said, hey Siri, and I Googled it, and I still couldn't find what I was looking for. It was giving me a chapter in the Bible that's not even there. I said, what is it? Y'all trying to confuse me this morning? There's no chapter 29 in Acts. And it just kept, every time I'd Google it or ask Siri to find what I was looking for, tell her what I was hunting, it always come up, Acts 29. I went and looked in my Bible. There's no Acts 29. I don't like it popping up. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, or they're misunderstanding what I'm trying to say. My camera's up kind of high. Oh, I got me some tea this morning. My back's hurting this morning. It's the way I was in here sitting a while ago, I guess. I did a lot of work out in the yard yesterday. Got a lot done that I wanted to do. I was thinking about mowing before it starts raining today, if it's going to rain. It sure is looking like it. But I don't know if I'll get around to it. Y'all know me. Here I go looking around when I get out here. Do y'all have trouble with people calling y'all every 30 minutes trying to sell you something, or say they bad to tell me the loan I qualified for, call them, it was approved? I ain't applied for no loan, no college student loans or nothing. There was something nagging at my mind, and a verse came to me and I could not find it. I know it's in the Bible, I've read it, but I just could not find it. It was like within the last 20 minutes. It just came to me a while ago, and that's why I was Googling it. Pollen. I was Googling it really fast, trying to hurry, and I couldn't find it. So I'm going to just talk about it. But I feel like it's a word for somebody today. Stay tuned and see what it might be, because it's just something that's like in my mind. God put a verse in my mind, and I know it. When he does that, I know it's for somebody special. Might be 2 or 3 people. Who knows? There is pollen everywhere out here, y'all. My curtain's blowing over into the cat's done got holes tore in it. Yep, today's Friday. Y'all got big plans for the weekend? I bring me a chair out here and sit down in over here because I can't reach my swing, and I had to have somewhere to sit my Bible because I wanted to read some verses this morning. I got some verses I wanted to read. It's like I don't take time to study what I'm getting. God gives me something. I just like to jump on here and do it, and a few more verses might pop my mind and I'll jot them down. So that's the way I do. So hey, I don't study. I just listen to God when He speaks, and I know it was Him, and He gave me that, and then a couple more verses, He gave me those. So hey, let's get with it. Y'all want to? Y'all ready to get started? The lake is full this morning. It ought to be after all that rain. I'm afraid to set my tea down. I'm afraid of the fly. I seen a big old fly right here a while ago. I don't know how he got in here, but I guess he managed to do it. Yeah, I think, let me see what we're going to start at, y'all. Let's see, I wrote 4 verses down. I jotted them down right quick when it popped my mind. I Googled it and run over and found the verses. So, hey, we're going to read this together this morning and see what we're going to come up with. But I know there's something in here for somebody that's needing to hear something this morning. I just believe it. I believe it. They're searching. Maybe they're asking God for something. So maybe this is it. Maybe it's why God's giving me that verse. Let me see if I can set this down here. Let's go. Let's see, where do I want to go first? Oh, let's go to Exodus 3:11, first thing. I just wrote them down, so I'm going to go the way I wrote them down. Exodus 3:11. And Moses said unto God, Who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh? Moses wanted to know, who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of bondage? Moses had a question for God, didn't he? But God wanted him to do something, and Moses said, well, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? He didn't think he could do what God was asking him to do, to go bring the people out of bondage. There was a lot of people over there in bondage. And he said, who am I to go do with that? One person, what can I do? One person, what can I do, Lord? You know, who am I? How many of y'all out there have ever said that? Who am I? Who am I that I should go, Lord? Somebody out there, I believe God is telling them something. He's talking to somebody, and they are probably thinking the same thing. Who am I that I should go? Who am I? I'm just a little old country girl, or a little man, little person. You know, that's what you feel about yourself. I look like an ant to myself. The spies came back and said they look like ants around the giants. Sometimes we look at ourselves and we look like grasshoppers. We look little to ourselves. We can't see what God sees in us, but we think of ourselves so little. We look like grasshoppers in their sights, and you know, sometimes we just feel so little, you know, like, who am I, God, that I could go? Who am I that, did you realize he was telling him to go? There's so many people that was in bondage. He's saying, how can I, one person, go and bring all those people out of that enemy's camp? All of them. Who am I? Who am I? But God knew who he was, didn't he? God knew who he was. And you might think, well, who am I? That God, I can't do what you're saying to go do. I know you're saying go. I know you're saying, I want you to I'm calling you into the ministry. I want you to do things. But you're looking at self. Self can't do nothing. We can't do nothing, but with God, we can do all things. You're looking at yourself this morning and you're saying, well, who am I? I can't do nothing. I'm just one little person. I'm a little nobody. Nobody knows me. I'm just a little person trying to survive out here in this big world. Who am I? Moses said, who am I, Lord, that I should go and bring those people out of bondage? God knew who he was calling. He knows. If he's talking to you this morning, he knows who he's talking to. He knows who you are. He knows. You can't tell God something he don't already know. He knows you feel little and that he can use you. See, you're usable. You can be usable. Some people think that know it all, they know the word and it just flows out of their mouth maybe. They just so smart. They can remember verses or something and they don't want no changes in their lives. Whatever they was grown up to believe, that's what they believe. They will not change from their beliefs. They just go with what they've been raised to believe in. And they're not. God can't use just everybody. He has to have the one that's. He says, humble yourself as a child. And when you feel like, who am I? That's the one God can use. That's the one God is going to use. He can use you. But Moses said he was having trouble. I think it was speaking to people. He had trouble with his speech. He's afraid, you know, I don't know, I think it said that he couldn't speak good. Maybe he just get nervous in a crowd. I don't know what it was. He couldn't speak to people. He just didn't feel like he could do it. But God, he sent him a helper, didn't he? I'm trying to just scan over this so I don't have a lot of reading, y'all. But see, he sent him a helpmate, a voice. He sent him a voice, somebody that could talk for him. Somebody that be there and talk for him. And I think his name was, I think it was Aaron, I believe. I believe it was Aaron that he sent with him. To be his mouthpiece. And Moses said, who do I tell them that sent me when I go? You know, he wanted to know all this stuff, you know. He wanted to know. And God told him, he said unto Moses, he said, tell them that I am that I am. I am that I am. And I am has sent me unto you. He told him to tell Pharaoh that. So, he went, didn't he? But God gave him some help. He sent Aaron. I think his name was Aaron. I think he sent him to help him, to be his voice for him. Because he had trouble with, it said it was, I don't know, his speech, or he couldn't speak in a crowd, or, you know, he had trouble speaking. I don't know what it was, but he had to have somebody to talk for him, help talk for him. So he sent, I think it's Aaron, to help him. But like some of you might be saying, I feel like a Moses. I can't do nothing. I talk like Moses did. Well, who am I, God? You want me to go and do this and that? I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to say, God. You sure you didn't make a mistake? How many out there has always ever said that? God, did you make a mistake? You sure you didn't make a mistake with me? But he went, didn't he? And God supplied everything he needed, didn't he? Moses went, delivered the, long story short, he went, did what God told him to do, and God had him everything that he needed there, didn't he? He equipped him with everything that he needed. When he needed it, it was there for him. Moses could have said, no, I'm not going. No, I'm not doing it. But he didn't. He probably wanted to, from the way it sounded. Who am I? But he didn't. He listened to God, and he went, and he obeyed, and he brought all those people out of bondage. He did it. God used him. God did it, but he had to use somebody, a person, to help him. Flesh and blood. He had to have him to use to do what he wanted done. And all those people came out of bondage. Now that was Moses now. Moses said it, who am I? All right, now we're going to go to Exodus 4:10. Just right on the next page, okay? And Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither theretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto my servant, but I am slow to speak. Okay, there it is, slow to speak and of a slow tongue. He's slow to speak and of a slow tongue. Who has made man's mouth, or who maketh the dumb or deaf, or the seeing or the blind? Have not I the Lord? Therefore go, and I will be thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say. He will teach him what to say. He will teach him what to say. And he said, O my Lord, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And Aaron, and he said, is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee, and when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. Okay, Aaron was going to go and speak for him because Moses spoke. He had a what do you call it? He said he wasn't eloquent, and that he was slow of speak and of a slow tongue. But Moses went, Aaron went with him. He gave him what he needed. He equipped him with everything he needed. He equipped Moses with everything he needed. He just needed him to go, and then when he got there to where he was going, then whatever it was he needed at that time, he gave it to him, right? Let's go to 2 Thessalonians 9 and 8. No, wait a minute. No, it's not. It's 2 Corinthians 9:8. I wrote it down wrong. Okay, and it said, and God is able to make grace abound towards you, that you always have all sufficiency in all things. You have everything you need. May abound to every good work. Now let me read this again. And God is able to make all grace abound towards you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things. You have all things. He gives you everything that you need, that you may be abound to every good work. If you're doing the good works, God's going to equip you. That was the scripture that I was trying to find. God don't call the equipped. He equips the called. And every time I'd ask Google or Hey Siri, it always popped up Acts 29. And Acts 29, there's no Acts 29. I don't know why they kept giving me that verse. Even Google did the same thing. So, okay, I guess I won't find it right now because I was in a hurry. But anyway, let's go to 1 Samuel 17. We don't like much more, y'all. 1 Samuel 17 and 40. Now, this is talking about David. Y'all remember David? David and the Goliath? Y'all remember him? He went to fight the giant. Nobody couldn't seem to defeat him, and he said he would go. God sent him, and they tried to equip David with somebody else's armor. Can't wear somebody else's stuff. You can't walk in somebody else's anointing. You got to have your own armor. See, David had already killed bears and lions. God has equipped him with a slingshot and some rocks. That's what he used. That was what he used in battle. He couldn't wear that big heavy armor they tried to put on him. It wasn't his. It wasn't for him. Everybody is different. You might do this and that, and somebody else might go do this and that. We're all different. We all do different things. He equips us with what we need when we need it, you know. David couldn't wear somebody else's armor. He couldn't wear that heavy armor. All he wanted was a slingshot, and I think it was 5 pebbles. He got out of the brook, and he went. Let's see what I was going to read. And he took his staff in his hand and chose him 5 smooth stones. 5 smooth stones. Maybe they went better in the slingshot than the rough rocks. I don't know. 5 smooth stones out of the brook and put them in a shepherd's bag, which he had even in a scrip. And his sling was in his hand, and he drew nigh to the Philistine. They tried to equip him. When God calls you, maybe somebody else is trying to say, hey, you ought to go do this, do that. No, you stay with the calling God has called you to do. And you do what God is wanting you to do. You know what it is. If you feel like God is drawing you into the ministry, it might be just to clean the toilets, clean the bathroom. Who knows? It could be something simple. Don't fret over it. Don't worry about it. Just say, here, Lord, am I? Send me, I'll go. Like when God appeared, the angel appeared to Mary, she said, let it be so. Told her that she was going to have a baby. And she accepted it. She said, let it be. See, we have to accept. Look what happened after she accepted. Oh, hallelujah. She gave birth to baby Jesus. Hallelujah. He was 33 and a half years, and he went to that cross, and he died for us, and he rose again and went to heaven. Now he's sitting on the right hand of the Father making intercessions for you and me. And what if she had said no? No. Are you saying no to the Lord today? Or are you accepting and say, who am I? I mean, God, did you not make a mistake? Look at all my defaults. Look at all my faults that I got. I mean, You sent Aaron to go with Moses. He had problems, and he'll give you whatever is needed if you'll answer the call and go. He just wants some obedience to say, I'll go. Send me, Lord, I'll go. And David, he'd already killed bears and lions, and he wasn't afraid. He knew God was on his side. When you know God's on your side, you're going to win the battle. If you know, and David knew that God was with him, because he was with him when the bear attacked him. He was there when the lions come at him. He was there. He was there. He knew God was there. His God would be with him. He wasn't afraid to come up against Goliath, that big giant. It was so mean and telling everybody going to cut his head off and this and that. And he wasn't afraid of him. He went because he knew God was there with him, would be there with him and protect him and keep him safe. He knew he was in the will of God by doing it. He knew. So he went, and what happened? He killed Goliath, didn't he? He did. He accomplished what God had him to go do, didn't he? He did it. He could have said, I'm not going, and that ain't no telling what would have happened. They'd have probably took over the town. Who knows what would have happened? But he said, I'll go. If Moses hadn't went, what would have happened? Would he have God have found somebody else to bring the people out of bondage? But anyway, let's go on to, I guess that was the last verse I was going to read. But I feel like the word for somebody this morning that's going to be watching, it might be more than one, is that God does not call the equipped. He equips the called. When Moses went, he had nothing, right? He gave him what he needed for that time, whatever the need was at that time, he gave it to him. He went. He equipped him with everything he needed. And you might be, I feel like somebody is saying, who am I that I should go? I'm a woman. Who am I that I should go? I'm a man, just a man. Who am I? You are the one that would say, here I am, Lord, send me, I'll go. That's who you are. And you know it. You might be trying to figure it out in your mind what to do because you feel like God is tugging at your heart. You know who I'm talking about. You can feel it tugging at your heart. You feel like God is wanting more of you than what you gave him. You can tell there's something there that you don't understand it. You don't know what it is. Maybe you think about God and you just feel something that you're missing. There's something not right. You're missing something. You feel like God's dealing with you in a way that you don't understand it. Just say, here I am, Lord, send me and I'll go. He's wanting you to be obedient. Answer this call. Answer his call. And it's not going to be hard on you. It won't. If it's what God's calling you to do, you'll be at peace. You will be at such a peace about it. Oh, yeah, you're going to, there would be some pressing ways. Yeah, there'd be pressing ways. But if it's calling you for something and you know that you know, just say, well, like Samuel, David, he was ready to go, wasn't he? He had his slingshot and 5 pebbles, five smooth pebbles now. 5 smooth pebbles. Why he got 5, we don't know. Maybe Goliath had 4 brothers, we don't know, but he was prepared. Maybe he said, well, if I don't hit him the first time, I'll get him. I got 4 more chances to get him. I don't know. The Bible don't say. But that's what kept coming to me this morning. I don't know what I'll do, where I'll go, or how I'll do it, or what you're going to do with me. I don't know, but just begin at the beginning and say, here I am, Lord. Send me and I'll go. Send him. Tell him, say, send me, Lord, I'll go. I'll do what it is you want me to do. If you can use me, you know. Tell him, say, Lord, if you can use me, use me. I surrender. Just say, I surrender my all. I give it to you. And Lord, you know what it is. And I need your help. And he will lead and guide you. You know, it's not hard. God don't make things hard for you. He doesn't. But what is hard is surrendering. That's the hard part, is saying, God send me, I'll go. God send me, I'll go. Once you surrender, whoo, man, you're going to feel so great. You're going to be nervous. Maybe you'll be a little nervous and, oh gosh, what you going to do? What am I going to do now? What's next? You just hang on and let God carry you. He'll carry you where he wants you. He'll use you in a way you've never been used. And when you get to heaven, you can look behind you and see all those souls that come in because you said, yes, Lord, here I am. Send me and I'll go. All those people you might have helped, you know. But he needs a willing vessel that somebody say, here I am, Lord, send me, I will go. Okay? I know this was for somebody. Somebody's might be more than one. I know it, but it's like I have to tell somebody today. Tell y'all. God has a special plan for your life. He wants to use you. You are special and you are usable. And just tell him, say, okay, Lord, here I am. Send me and I'll go. Do it. Do it. Let him use you. Okay? All right. I feel like I've said what I was supposed to say. So y'all, take it. Think it over. And if I'm talking to you, just say, Lord, here I am. Send me. I don't know what to do next. But you got to take that first step. Say, here I am, Lord. And don't worry. Everything will fall in place. He'll direct your footsteps. They're ordered of the Lord. And let him use you. Okay? All right. I love y'all. And thank y'all for coming by and listening this morning. And I will get off here and I will talk to y'all in another video. I love y'all if it's the Lord's will. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.